Right, let's now have a look at creating some users. So let's log into our logical system. So set CLI logical system. Let's pick on P1 for a change, and let's go into configuration mode. Okay, so you create a user and a user class exactly the same as you would normally. However, there is a bit of an issue that you can't do it while you're in the logical system itself. I'll show you. So set system, and then do a question mark. You don't have a lot of options while you're in the logical system for that. So to create a user and a user group, or a user class rather, you need to do that in the global configuration. So let's come out of this and let's clear CLI logical systems, and let's go. Now we're back into the, let's clear this out of it. Now we're back into the global operator. So let's go configure. Excellent. So set system login, and now what we're going to do, we're going to choose class because we need to create a particular class first. So class, and now we have whatever name we want for our class. So I'm going to name this a PE1 only. Do another question mark, and we have the option here of logical system. So this will apply only to a logical system that we choose. So logical system, and I'm going to do a question mark, and we can see where we want to apply it to. You can concatenate these in the square brackets if you want a user to be able to log into to be part of different logical systems. Well, let's just pick on P1 again. P1, and if you do another question mark here, now you need to configure what that class can actually do. So we're going to go down to the permissions here. There you go. So there's the permissions tab, the permission options. So we'll choose permissions, and you do another question mark, and now you can really grind down what you want the users of this particular class to do. Just for simplicity's sake, I'm going to choose all. So all. Okay, so now I've set an actual class, I can now set a user. So set system login user and give it a name. We'll just call it PE1. Yeah, why not? PE1 user. So PE1 user class. Now if we do a question mark, instead of having the operator read only, super user unauthorized, we now have our PE1 only. So PE1 only. And now we do what our authentication is going to be. We use plain text password, and now we'll put a password in for this user. And we'll just type it as PE1 USER, PE1 user, PE1 USER, PE1 user. Fantastic. And let's do a show pipe compare. So when we commit this, we're going to have a login class. It's only going to be attributed to login systems PE1. The user is going to be given all permissions, and we've created the user as PE1 user. So let's commit and quit that. Fantastic. Okay, so let's exit out and exit again. Okay, so now we need to log in. So let's try logging in with PE1 user. It asks us for the password. and as you can see, it's put us straight into the PE1 logical systems. The show configuration, as you can see, we've only got our PE1 configurations. Now, can we change the CLI mode like we was able to before? So set CLI logical system and core. No, we can't. We're only allowed to issue commands now within the PE1 logical system. So can we get out of this? So let's do clear CLI logical system. No, we're not allowed to do that either. You see, this is a way to limit what users can actually do. So if you're in a production environment and you are using logical systems and you're asked to create a new user for a logical system, that's fantastic. You can limit them only for that particular logical system only, and they can't interact with any of the other logical systems or the master instance either. Okay, so it's a good security feature. Oh, that's fantastic. So let's get out of this and go back in. Brilliant stuff. Well, there you go. That was nice, short and sweet. So what we're going to do, next video, we're going to carry on doing a couple of bits and pieces with OSPF.